Harish, what were the comments which were made by government in Supreme Court?
Yes, in fact, a very crucial hearing. The Supreme Court was hearing a plea filed by the Vodafone Idea, challenging computation of AGR dues against it and sought recomputation. The cash-strapped Vodafone Idea had moved Supreme Court seeking quashing of the DOT's move to raise an additional whopping rupees 9,450 crore towards AGR-related dues by March 31st, 2026. When the matter came up, the Solicitor General Tushar Mehta, who appeared for the Department of Telecommunications, hinted at some softening of stance vis-a-vis Voda Idea, saying it's looking at some solution. He said, we are not opposing Voda Idea plea. Some solution is required. Government is also an equity holder, and once the DOT spoke about some solution, Supreme Court has given time for the resolution between Voda Idea and the DOT. Supreme Court has adjourned the hearing to September 26th, pending the resolution talks between DOT and Voda Idea. SG Mehta very significantly said, in light of larger public interest, government has also infused 49% equity. At this juncture, the Chief Justice bench, the Chief Justice B.R. Gavai-led bench, said thought it appropriate to adjourn the matter to next Friday for the resolution talks, but made a very significant oral observation saying that this dispute has been going on through several petitions are coming before Supreme Court. This dispute can't go on. There has to be some finality. So as of now, this hearing has been adjourned to September 26th, that is next Friday, with DOT's observation giving some hope for the Voda Idea, perhaps with additional demand of rupees 9,450 crore as AGR they have to pay by March 31, 2026. Back to you.
Right, Harish. So important information coming in there, and we also have with us H.P. Ranina, who is lawyer at Supreme Court. Mr. Ranina, I'll come to you, but another question to you, Harish. You mentioned about some kind of resolution might be possible within the week. I want to understand from you, in the court, did government hint that in next week Vodafone and government is going to have some kind of conversation, and when the next hearing happens, should we expect that the court will be updated about the resolution?
Yes, that's right. The Department of Telecommunications, which was represented by the Solicitor General, hinted at some softening of stance vis-a-vis the dispute, very clearly saying that we are not opposing Voda Idea's petition. Some solution is required, and government is also an equity holder. And in the light of larger public interest, government has also infused 49% equity. So why it is important is that the cash-strapped Vodafone Idea had moved Supreme Court seeking quashing of the DOT's move to raise an additional demand of rupees 9,450 crore towards AGR-related dues until financial year 2019. The company had urged that the demand goes beyond Supreme Court's earlier ruling on AGR liabilities. The DOT, however, told the court that dues are not a reassessment. It said figures arises from gaps identified during finalization of financial accounts. So for the time being, it can be clearly seen as a softening of stance when the DOT talks about, on its own, talks about some resolution of the AGR dispute with the Voda Idea. Back to you.